All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about Cardano ADA. We're going to be discussing what's happening with the Cardano's price right now and, of course, what is yet to come. If we're looking at the entire markets right now, I'm sure you guys are totally aware as to what's happening with the markets, and we're seeing a little bit of a pullback, and of course that is tied to BTC's pullback. So we need to keep that factor in mind. But let's take a look at what's happening with ADA right now. So if we're looking at the Cardano's price right now on the daily time frame, it's down about 3%, currently sitting at 59.4 cents. So we are seeing Cardano's price sitting below 60 cents. And we're also down about 2.2% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap, on the other hand, is sitting above 20 billion, currently sitting at $20.7 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $500 million mark. That's great. But before we jump into the charts and all that good stuff, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I wanted to share something really interesting with you guys if you have not heard of this yet. So let's talk about that, and then we will discuss the price. So Cardano whale volume. So the market whales are out for Cardano, is no surprise, considering the massive development efforts being put in the protocol. Unlike Bitcoin and the other altcoin profiled in the top 10 largest coins by market cap, ADA is the second cheapest token after Dogecoin, underscoring its attractiveness as a viable investment options. Per IDB data, Cardano have also seen a conservative uptick thus far this week, large transactions accounting for those valued at $100,000 or 10,070 as of December. This figure rose to 13,140 in about 2 weeks on December 14th. It is quite uncommon to have many whales transacting on a network, and even harder to maintain consistency over time. As of November 15th, the total number of whale transactions recorded on Cardano came in at 4,320, with a peak at 16,160 as of November 9th. So basically what's happening right now is, in short words, we're seeing a lot of whales showing attention to ADA. And come on guys, at this point, is this even a surprise? Absolutely not, because if you're looking at the likes of Solana, which again is a competitor to ADA, people, sophisticated investors, they're starting to realize Cardano is next up, or could be having the next massive rally. And of course, after we saw this huge spike, literally December 3rd, right? After we broke out of this long-awaited resistance, literally people that were holding Cardano throughout this time literally lost hope, literally thought Cardano is literally dead. And some people were even going and calling ADA a stable coin. And then when it popped off, of course this is going to bring new eyes to the ecosystem. People are going to be looking at the protocols. People are going to be looking at what Cardano is capable of doing. What are some native tokens that could be the next 1000 to 100x. And of course, when people start doing this, we tend to see more interest coming in. The word spreads, and when that happens, the ecosystem starts exploding. The TVL for Cardano has literally skyrocketed. It was in November, if I'm not mistaken, around 70 million, and right now it's at 875 million. So you can literally see the spike that we're seeing. And I'm paying very close, I've been quite clear about this, I'm paying very close attention to the Solana and Cardano's ecosystem, as well as Avalanche. Because you don't want to be just looking at one chain, right? In my personal opinion, Solana is just revolutionary, and I think it has made a huge statement. But at the same time, I've been quite clear about ADA. A lot of people still are sleeping on the ecosystem. The people that are focusing on its ecosystem right now, are looking into ADA's DeFi, are early, way early before the masses come. Because if we're looking at the TVL compared to where it was in the bear market and where it was in the previous bull market, there's a huge difference still. So that should still show you how early people are the ones that are paying attention to ADA right now. So I cannot be more excited, and I will be paying very, very close attention to it. So if you are looking at certain coins that are obviously built on Cardano's blockchain, let me know in the comments down below. But now let's take a look at what's happening with ADA's price, because of course that is what everyone wants to know. So of course ADA is seeing a retracement. Surprise, surprise, no one is surprised. Come on. So what we're seeing is, you remember this previous resistance at 59 cents? Of course, this exact resistance now is playing as a level of support. Of course, it turned into a support as we broke out of it, and now you can make this up. As the price is cooling off a little bit, you're seeing that exact same resistance literally holding for the price of Cardano, which is of course really nice to see. And why are we seeing a retracement, you may ask? You can see dominance is picking up a little bit, and you can see BTC has seen this red candle forming, and that is obviously affecting majority of the altcoins, and Cardano is no exception. But still holding really good. And I know the newcomers coming into the space, you want to see the continuous upside, right? I completely understand how newcomers think, because sometimes people get annoyed at newcomers come in and talking about crazy prices, $1 tomorrow. Some people are saying $10 in the next month. But obviously that's not going to happen. It's going to be one step at a time. It's not that those levels can't come, but it's not going to happen as fast as these newcomers think. So but let me tell you, and a lot of newcomers are showing tremendous amount of support too. There was this heartwarming comment that came, someone was like, Crypto ZX, and this was not a newcomer either. It was like, your videos are so informative. You take so much time and effort to make this, and this is what you call passion. I've been doing this literally from 2019, and if you know the history of my channel, and if you know the history of myself, I've been in the crypto space since 2016. But as far as content creation is concerned, I've been content creating literally since I was a kid. I did gaming videos, and I honestly had a true passion about it. And this is why, when I talk about the two things that I'm most passionate about, crypto and content creation, it's just literally the best of both worlds for myself, and I could not be more excited. And of course, this is not my full-time job. Some people think Crypto ZX is making millions. Absolutely not, guys. This is just my side gig. I have a full-time job, but I just love doing this. So your support, your kind comments mean the world to me, and I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys for saying that. But let's take a look at the hourly time frame for ADA, and let's discuss what potentially could happen for the price. So higher highs, higher lows. So this is what I want you guys to be looking at first and foremost. So the price of ADA, even though you're looking at the price seeing a little bit of a retracement, what if I told you the price is still in an upwards trajectory? And why are we seeing a pullback? Because of the king. Now let's say if the king wasn't seeing a pullback, we wouldn't have been seeing ADA pulling down as we do see it doing. But like I said, the upwards trend is still in play, which is lovely to see. But now, one thing we want to be paying very close attention to is that we're sitting at some huge levels. So if the price of Cardano breaks below 58.63 cents, there is a strong chance we could see a potential retest at 57 cents. So let's keep those factors in mind. A 57 cents pullback is about 4% retracement from the current price levels. Can we see that? Yes we can. And does that impact our upwards trend? Will that invalidate it? No, still not. As long as the price does not fall below this, I would say, as long as the price does not fall below the 54 cents mark, we're still in an upwards trend. And I don't see that happening. Of course, we'll see it, take it one step at a time. We never know what can happen with BTC. BTC can have a flash pullback literally to 40K, and we could see that happen to the entire market. But the trend is your friend, if you know that line, and the trend is still in play. and I'm expecting a huge reversal for ADA as soon as BTC, finds a ground and actually even starts pushing above 42K. We could see, Cardano pushing back up to the yearly highs. Just 2 days back on December 14th, we were sitting at 68 cents. So we could see something like this playing out. Maybe consolidate and then push back up, and that would be lovely to see. So really exciting times ahead. Right now, in these times, if you didn't want to dollar cost average in, you are getting a dip. And speaking about a dip, if you measure it from its yearly high, you're seeing about a 13% retracement, which is really nice. So that is that. And yeah, we'll take it from tomorrow. We'll see what's happening. And once again, thank you to each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of support. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.